Hello, hello, and good evening, and happy Wednesday. I hope everyone is doing well. Matt, if you could please check. Are you there? And make sure I am vertical. My messages seem to be, make sure I'm horizontal. Those of you who are tuning in, let me know if you can see my camera okay. I've got weird messages coming up that are going in the wrong direction. So maybe just give me an oh, it's okay, or you're good. Hello, Darlene. Hello, everyone who's joining in. Is my camera good? Can you hear me well?
Yes, your camera's fine.
All right. Good. Facebook has been doing some very, very strange things lately, and therefore, I never know what's happening. How about now? Does it still look good?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Now what I see is actually wrong. So hopefully we will just motor through this.
I will let you know
And
you need to address.
Matt is going to holler from the other room with questions and comments. So good evening, everyone. Happy September 14th. Middle of September already. Like, I don't get it. But the sun was shining, at least for a little bit today, and we are moving right along through the fall. I've got some great stuff to show you tonight. It is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Kind of got a bit of a mishmash tonight. And Ellen is asking, do we have cuteness today? I don't know. We've got some nice stuff. You will definitely be saying it's so pretty. We've got bright colors. We've got some really pretty stuff, but maybe not cute tonight. Maybe that'll be coming in the next week or so. Anyways, let's jump right in. And you know what? Because it's September and because it is fall, let us start off with some amazing fall items. Now, all of these things you can find on our website in our What's New section, www.papercraftersworkshop.ca. I think most of you know the drill. Maybe some of the stuff you've already found. It is in our new arrivals section. And you know what? Before I even get into the stuff, let me talk a little bit about that website, because Matt just gave me a handout to show. And here's where I'm going to have trouble because my camera's weird. All right, I'm just going to put it there. Hopefully you can see it well. Come this way. All right. So Matt has been doing some really fun work on our website and trying to reorganize things, try to make things easier for you to shop. So now when you go to the new arrivals section, there is now a Halloween section. All my Halloween friends, give a heart, give a thumbs up. We have a fall and winter section, and we have a holiday and Christmas section. And it's interesting because I was in a training session this afternoon, and they were talking about doing a holiday season preview and doing some little specials before the holiday season kicks off. And I was thinking about that, and our holiday season started in June.
July.
Late June into July. So what this will allow you to do is go in and see all the holiday and Christmas. It'll see all the Halloween. It'll see all the fall and winter. And that way you don't have to think, well, did that come in July? Did that come in August? It's all nicely organized now in these new categories. So make sure you go and check those sections out. Maybe you've forgotten about some of the things that we have received in previous months. So
I know I have.
Go and check those out. All right, so without further ado, let us show you some fall. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a new card kit from Photoplay. I believe we've already had the Thankful line in the store for a little bit, but this is a card kit. And Tanya made up the samples on the weekend. Thank you so much, Tanya. and all my plastic is rattling. So let me just show you some of these beautiful cards. And what's really nice about the Photo Play card kits is really all you need is your paper trimmer, your adhesive, some 3D foam, and in most cases they want you to use a little bit of baker's twine or little accents that you can just pull from your own stash. Or you can do them without. So here's one beautiful card, and all you have to, there's no measuring. All you have to do is follow the lines and cut them out and then add your stickers. This one is really pretty. Just those little tags. Matt gives his thumbs up on this one. It's a Matt's pick. This one here with the more of a gourd than a pumpkin. We've got one here with the little jars. I am thankful for you, and you know what? Just because it's fall doesn't have to be for Thanksgiving. We are thankful for all of our friends. This one here with the stripes and the little wagon, the wheelbarrow. The collection here. I know this will be one of Matt's favorites with the pumpkin pie. And it's getting to be that pumpkin spice latte season. And then probably my favorite out of the whole kit is this one here. These angled cards are always so challenging to do on your own, to get the right angles and get it all fitting nicely. With this one, all you have to do is follow the lines. They've done all the math and all the work for you, and it looks absolutely stunning. Now, Tanya has popped these up, but you could always just adhere them flat, or you could alternate. So many fun things you could do with these kits. And with the Photo Play kits, you actually get enough to do a second set. You would just have to buy an extra sheet of stickers or use the leftovers, and or use your own, stamps and that kind of thing from your stash. So these are fabulous little kits. Just to put things together really quick, I use them as mojo starters if I'm having trouble creatively. It just gets the juices flowing. So that is the Thankful card kit from Photo Play. We also have, looks like 1, 2, 3 new paper lines or paper packs from Photo Play. Photo Play has been coming out with some really awesome sports paper packs. They're all part of their MVP line, and I think we've had soccer, we've had lacrosse, we've had martial arts, possibly volleyball. I can't remember which ones we've had in the past, but this time we have softball and we have swimming. Now with these, we only did bring in the collection packs, but if your child, your grandchild, or even yourself are participating in these sports, odds are you're doing more than one layout, more than one project anyways. So you're going to want lots of paper. So this one's got your colorful baseball bats. It's got some neutral paper. You've got your athletes working away, some more graphic pieces, words and icons. This will be a cut apart sheet, stripes, and then the softballs themselves, and then that sticker sheet. So much fun. And you know what? These little athletes here all look like girls, but if you have boys that play softball, or for example, Matt used to play softball.
Slow pitch.
Oh, Matt says his was slow pitch, not softball. But you know what? We could make this work. You just have to cut off the ponytail. It would be really easy to modify these into a male athlete. So don't stress about that. There's lots of options here, except maybe this. Yes, I throw like a girl, want a lesson. I like that one. All right, so that is the softball. And then we have swimming. Same idea. There's some great little graphics, some great icons, some great patterns, a great little sentiment sheet, and cut aparts as well. And just some really great colors. The sticker sheet on the back, I sweat chlorine. That's really fun. Swim meet. I'm the swimmer your coach warned you about. A day without swimming is like, just kidding. I have no idea. So especially as kids are going back to school, as the sports are ramping up for the fall and winter, these packs are fantastic to get your memory keeping kicked off. Wow. Or maybe you're just making a card for a coach, or doing a fundraiser and you want to make some themed products for a fundraiser. All of these would be good for that.
They're mini kits too, Carrie. They're not full 12 pages.
Matt is reminding me to remind you that these are mini kits. And so that means there are only 8 sheets of paper. So there's 4 patterns, 2 of each pattern, and they're double-sided plus the sticker sheet. So they're not a full collection pack, but still gives you lots of material to work with. Now, if you want to learn about what other sports that they have available, just give me an email at customerservice@craftersworkshop.ca. Right here, customerservice@craftersworkshop.ca, and let me know that you're interested in another sport or you're just curious about what other sports are available, and we can let you know. And then last but not least, for back to school, timing is perfect, we have a Brainiac. Brainiac, perfect for back to school. Slightly darker colors than we've seen in a back to school line, which is kind of fun. This way you can go younger, you can go older. You could always brighten it up with solid color cardstock, bring in some of the colors to break things up, but it's a great multi-purpose kind of school, which always just makes life easier. That way, if you buy it now but don't use it for a few years, it's going to stay usable in your stash. With this one, we have the collection packs, which have all the paper. This is 12 sheets, so 6 patterns, double-sided times 2. And the sticker sheet, we do have the single sheets. We do have the sticker sheet separately. We do have the ephemera, which is right here. You rule. I'm a teacher. What's your superpower? Pop quiz, Brainiac, stay sharp. It's a great day to learn something new. And I think those are all words we can live by. And then there is a stamp set as well. Now, before you ask, there will be a die at some point in the future. Unfortunately, due to supply chain issues with Photoplay, the dies have been delayed coming from Photoplay, so they're on their way. If you purchase a stamp set and would like a die, again, just drop us a note and we are happy to put you on the wait list for that for when it comes in. So, some great stuff from our friends at Photoplay. Yeah, lots and lots of fun. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit. Back to school is all about back to basics. So when I was doing some shopping a couple weeks ago, I thought about replenishing some of the basics that we have in the store. And that means infinity dies. So I went through the website at Hero Arts and brought in a bunch of these infinity dies in our basic shapes. Now these are all just shapes. There is no stitching on these dies. And you've got some good basics. So we've got squares. And with the infinity is a whole series of dies that start really big and go down really tiny. If you need to see the specific measurements, they just show you our biggest and our smallest, and everyone just goes down, a little bit in between. These are great for layering. They're great for cutting windows out of your cards, and it's always great just to have these really versatile shapes at the ready. And I think they're a very good price point. They're really great value considering like this one, you're getting 17 dies, which is absolutely incredible. So we have the square. We have the oval. This one is a rounded corner. So if you can't find your corner rounder, or maybe you're just too lazy and you want it all done at once. You want the rectangle with the rounded corners and everything nice and even. This is a good one for that. Just straight rectangles. I'm going to come back to this one in a second. We've got circles. Look how teeny tiny that smallest circle is. That would be great if you're punching holes in tags, if you are maybe need to punch a hole for a binder, just lots and lots. So again, 18 pieces in that infinity set. Love them. There's actually quite a bit more that we could have ordered, but I really wanted to stick with the basics this time. Having said that, I brought in 2 really kind of cool stamps or shapes, not stamp sets, die sets. So this one is called Ornaments. I like it. It's a nice kind of scallopy shape. If you wanted to, you could fold it down the middle this way or fold it down the middle this way, cut it in half to use on page accents. I love the large size of some of these, that you can use them for your scrapbooking as well. Doesn't have to be for card making. And especially if you want some really unique photo mats, take a large die and use it for your mat. Take a smaller die and use it for your photo. Or if you don't like using your dies on your photo, make yourself a template and then trace it, and you can cut it out, but it'll give you a really nice symmetrical layered effect for your photo matting. And then I absolutely love this one. As I've said a few times in the past, postage stamps and anything postal right now are very hot, very trendy this holiday season. So this one is simply called Nesting Postage Stamps Infinity Dies. I think this will be a super useful one to have in your collection. So those are some new Infinity Dies from here, or new to us anyways, Infinity Dies from Hero Arts. Now, if anyone's curious about stitched dies that have the little stitch borders as well, Hero Arts doesn't carry those, but we have just received a selection of stitched dies from Lawn Fawn. They are, I believe, online, but we just didn't have them for tonight's video. They're still being prepped to go out on the floor, so you can always check that new arrival section to see those if you prefer that stitched look for your die cutting. Also from Hero Arts, we've had the cubes. We are now restocked on 3 of the 4 cube sets from the Hero Hues. And we've also brought in some of the full-size pads. Now these are the reactive inks, so they react with water. They're wonderful for blending. We had Libby from Hero Arts, my friend Libby, come and do a lunch and learn for us back in August, I believe, for our anniversary. If you are participating in Crop and Create, the card making event, maybe some of these colors you need to stock up on. And the splash set, which I believe is these 4 here, the cubes were still out of stock. So I brought in the large pads because we know sometimes people really, really need those colors. And if they become your favorite colors, then you want them in the full-size pad. So this is just our first foray into the large Hero Hues reactive ink pads. But look how pretty they are. All together now. It's so pretty. Just love the rainbow. I know Darlene and Ellen and some of you other ladies will be happy about the purple. Of course, I'm partial to the greens. But just a great, great selection of colors here. And if you want some of the other colors, then we do have those in the cube sets. So, fresh in from Hero Arts. Oh, as I'm putting these away, I see one thing that I took out of my bin and forgot to show you. So if you're in the store or if you're online, we also have these mini Infinity dies. Now, there's a trick to these. These do not fully cut out the shape. That's why there's another square set. That's why this is a fun kind of altered circle. These make doors. So this side here only scores. It does not cut. That way you can make a door that opens up. I do need to make some samples, and when we get samples, we will post them here on Facebook as well as have them in the store. Maybe that's my homework for after this video tonight. Same with these squares. The mini, they're called square peekaboo doors, but it's really small. So I can totally see how somebody might miss that. So this one side here of each of the squares is just a score line, not a cut line, so that you can make peekaboo doors. Perfect for if you're making your own advent calendar. Perfect if you are doing some kind of countdown where you want little secret reveals. You could use this on a scrapbook layout if you wanted to hide your journaling. Make a little peekaboo door. So those are super fun as part of that Infinity series. All right, I need Matt to bring, I'm going to do some announcements And then Matt's going to bring me our next round of goodies. And I am keeping an eye on the time here because I have banana bread in the oven upstairs. So I have to make sure that I am off in time to get my banana bread out of the oven. Yummy, yummy banana bread. Perfect.
What time is the timer?
Perfect for fall. The timer will probably go off at about 10 to. So we still have half an hour. We're still good. All right, let me grab a sip of water. First reminder, first announcement I'm going to share with you is that not this weekend, but next weekend, it's our second community D-Stash sale. We do have 30 people. We will have 30 tables filled with wonderful treasures, gently used items, great bargains from our sellers at the Ballantrae Community Center from 9 until 2. Notice the time changed. Last time back in May, we did 9 until 4 and just found it was far too long of a day. But 9 until 2, come and shop with us at the Ballantrae Community Center. Then you can pop down the street, maybe about 10 minutes, down Highway 48 to the store where both our store and our deals outlet are going to be open for in-person shopping. The store and the outlet will be open till 4. The community sale is only open until 2. Lots and lots of great opportunities to go shopping. And speaking of shopping, speaking of deals, I don't have a printout for this, but this weekend, Friday and Saturday, in store, it is our tote bag weekend. It is a brand spanking new Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine weekend. The magazine drops on Friday. Starting on Friday, if you spend $30 or more, you can get a magazine for free. So come and see us in store and pick up your magazine while you do your shopping. And if you're shopping online, just type it into the order notes. We're not going to set up a SKU or anything like that for you to order it online. Simply put in the order notes, please include us an SCT magazine for me. I love this magazine. So 2 great opportunities this weekend and next weekend for you to get some great deals, some great savings. Now, did I tell you what the deal was? My brain's going way too fast. If you come in with your reusable tote bag from our store, you will get 15% off your whole purchase. Some exclusions, as always, but pretty much the whole store, you bring your tote bag in, you'll get 15% off. And if you don't have a tote bag, we can hook you up. That's not a problem at all. Followed by the D-Stash sale on September 24th. All right, next announcement. I just want to show off again Marcy's gorgeous Moonlight Moments Hunky Dory Fun Fold card class. This is coming up not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, and there are still a few spots available. Take a look at these gorgeous purple cards. The colors are beautiful, the foils are beautiful, and there is all kinds of interactivity and fun to it. This is just Marcy's second class teaching with us, and she is so excited about this. This one has a fun little pop-up mechanism. It's been modified a little bit since she made her sample, but great for all occasions. And you know, it's a nice little break. We've got a lot of holiday card classes in the works and available, but this is just a nice little break with a different color scheme and gets you ready for all kinds of great occasions coming for the rest of this year and into the new year. So if you're interested in learning how to make these fun folds that you can very easily make again with more supplies from your own stash, then make sure you sign up for this class with Marcy. Give her some love, give her some great support for teaching her second class with us. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So make sure you get those kits from her. We do have lots of other classes with spots still available, so go to the classes. If you go to the home page, there is a banner for fall classes, so check those out as well. Okay, we've done fall, we've done all occasion, and you guys know what's coming because it is that time of year where it's Christmas all the time. Santa's bag exploded in our store, and we've got all kinds of Christmas coming around, as well as, even though it doesn't feel like it outside, winter. But before I get to that, there are these two new, they're called Page Pocket Filler dies from Elizabeth Crafts. Talking about basics, talking about very versatile dies. These sets are amazing. Got some neat stitching on these ones, some great little icons. Love the little scissors. This is Pocket Page Filler number 1. If you are an Elizabeth Craft fan, you have already seen these and know what they're all about. Here are some great basic squares, a film strip kind of treatment, some great little circle dies as well. Great versatile dies, whether you are doing planner dies, whether you're doing layouts, whether you're doing cards. These are some great versatile sets for you. But here's where I'm talking about Christmas. Elizabeth Craft has a brand new paper pack called Christmas Lives Here. And the Elizabeth Craft paper packs are always fun because they're always a little bit different. I think they mix them up. There's no guarantee of even what you're going to get inside. But let's take a peek. So, Elizabeth Craft is one of those great lines that gives you paper or patterns on the back of the advertising page. Uses every square inch. And you know what? You could always cut out these little hexagons too and just recreate that whole pattern right onto your project. So we've got some collage pages with accents that say December. This one says December down here. A nice little subtle pattern. Some fun, Christmas tree snowflake. Oh, I think these are snowflakes. Aren't those pretty? Some collagey stuff, some handwriting, some great little cut apart tags. Look at that gorgeous moose. Oh, does he look a little sad to you, that snowman? We need to cheer him up and play some Frosty the Snowman. Now that I've got that song in your head, we're all going to be singing that all night long. But don't ask me to sing. I'd probably lose all my viewers. Season of Joy, those greens and those blues work beautifully together. Postcard collagey stuff. Great little subtle patterns. Look at this Santa. Now he's pretty jolly. Don't you think? The daily newsletter should be the jolly newsletter. We've got some Santa tags. We've got some photographic tags. Really quite an eclectic collection. And as you can see, we're working our way through the colors. Look at those beautiful reds. Oh my word. Let me figure out how to bring that down. There we go. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous bird on that cut apart sheet. And the tree, and finishing off with that red background. So this is Christmas Lives Here from Elizabeth Crafts. Very vintage, very traditional, but with a very unique flair. And then, while we are on the topic of vintage, give me some love, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up if you are a Graphic 45 fan. Who loves Graphic 45? Getting some hearts here, getting some thumbs up, fantastic. Graphic 45 didn't used to be one of my favorite lines, but man, they have been hitting it out of the park. The first line I'm going to show you is called The Little Things. Now this looks very summery, very spring-like, but I think it's something that you could use all year round. And I know that sometimes we're not always scrapbooking compared to what it's doing outside. So this has some beautiful bright colors, and I mean, I think it would be great for a back to school or a fall kind of layout too, but look at that little gnome in his toadstool. This is a great little collection. We've got some wonderful papers here. Look how beautiful those colors are. Now, Matt, I don't see a post-it note here. This one, we do not have single sheets, correct? Little. All right. Sheila says she has been waiting for this one. Well, here it is, Sheila. So we have collection packs. We have this patterns and solids. We have the 8x8. We have the ephemera die cuts. Look at all those beautiful die cuts. And we have the mini stamp set. Perfect little toadstools. And we brought in something new. This is called a flower assortment. So it's got all kinds of flat pieces. And we've had flowers from Graphic 45 in before. But they've been very monochromatic. This is one of the first ones that we've gotten in where they've really mixed up the colors to match with the paper line. These ones are to make rolled flowers. We've got butterflies. So the rolled flowers, when you work with them, look like this. And just lots of great colors and layers. Let's take a peek. We've got, hey, maybe we're starting to plan for March already. Who knows? You can definitely save that for your St. Patrick's Day. Some great little cut-aparts. And with Graphic 45, you get 2 of each sheet. What's up, Buttercup? We've got a green polka dot and floral meadow. We've got some word call-outs. Oh, look at those beautiful toadstools. We've got some little white daisies on a yellow background. We've got those gorgeous borders. They've got butterflies, little forget-me-nots. We've got this blue monochrome oh my word. That one just took my breath away. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern on the back of that one. I must have this pack upside down because we're getting all the subtle patterns first and then the POW. Great impact, great colors. So that will be the signature piece, and that, oh, let me show you the polka dots, and then that main collage feature page. The grass is greener when you water it. Great words of wisdom. You know, this would be great. I've had the thought and the desire to make a gardening journal for myself, because I always go out in the spring and never remember what I had planted the year before. So this paper line would be perfect for something like that, and a great winter project to keep us going, even when the skies are cold and gray outside. So that is little things from Graphic 45, and then.
Was there journaling cards for that collection?
We did not bring in the journaling cards for that collection. We only have the ephemera, the die cuts. So we are going to finish with a bang. Last year, the holiday line was very blue and burgundy and had polar bears and was a huge, huge, huge seller. Well, this time, for the first time ever, Graphic 45 is doing more of a seasonal pack versus a holiday pack. I mean, we've already seen the holiday, the gorgeous warm wishes with the red cardinals and the red flowers. Well, this one is kind of the best of both. We do have, I believe, all the things for this one. This one is called Let's Get Cozy. And it is a winter line. So Graphic 45 has never done a winter line. They've never done a spring line, a fall line, a summer line. This is the first time, and I want to see your reaction. So guys, grab it while you can. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, we've got the single sheets, we've got the collections. I'm going to pull all the other items out here, but just look how stunning. So our polar bear is back, but we've got some moose and some deer. And let's do a quick flip through. Absolutely stunning here. Great patterns on the back. And I mean, you know what? Just because it's blue doesn't mean it has to be winter. These beautiful florals can be used all year round. We've got the winter houses. I think that's very unique. It's a style that we haven't seen before. Again, they're word collages. Here we've got a red and blue animal scape. And look at that. Very, very Nordic, very winter sweater, ski sweater kind of idea, but really quite stunning. Did I show you the back of that one? Yes, we did. This one just looks like a great big winter quilt. You just want to wrap yourself up in it. And the little bunny rabbits. We've got our border paper. We've got flowers. We've got the little horsies with that floral kind of accent on it and a great stripe. We've got our cut apart sheet, bundle up, take time to chill, hello winter. Again, some great sentiments. And this is very muted. So this is more of that navy blue or that gray color. And just look how beautiful, and it really antiques it to give it quite that vintage look to it. And then that's just the cover page. All right, so that's what the single sheets will look like. That is the collection. We do have the patterns and solids. We have the 8x8 chipboard. This one we do have the journaling cards as well. Flip that over so you can take a peek at that. We have the ephemera assortment. So again, we've got some great little accents for your pages or your cards, little postage stamps, all about tucking and collaging. We've got that flower assortment again, and it's nice to have all those different shades. And you know what? I know from experience that this kind of gray navy blue is very difficult to match from an ink standpoint. So it's nice that we have all of those pieces in that collection already. And then the cute little stamp set. So there you have it. That is our What's New for Wednesday, September 14th, halfway through. Make sure you go and check out that new organization that Matt has created in our new arrivals section on the website. Make sure you look for that homepage banner talking about classes. We've got some new ones to add in the next couple of weeks as well. So always keep coming back. There's always something being added. We are hustling our little heinies off to get you guys and keep you guys crafting. So there you have it. Wishing you all a wonderful evening and rest of your week. If you are local, I hope we see you on the weekend for our Tote Bag Weekend and Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine launch. And next weekend for our D-Stash sale, our outlet, shopping, and all of that good stuff. And if you're not local, well, we would love to meet you someday. But in the meantime, we appreciate your virtual community and your virtual support. And outlet deals are available online as well. And you can get the magazine online. It's all good. So just go and check out our website. And as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a shout, and we're happy to help you. All right, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your week. I've got to go get my banana bread and get on with my evening, and I'm sure you do as well. Good night, everyone.